The energy vampire assassination. It's 3 p.m. You're staring at your computer screen, but your brain feels like it's running on dial-up internet. You've got 4 hours left in your workday, but your attention span just filed for bankruptcy. Most people reach for coffee. That's what amateurs do. Here's what the pros know. Your energy isn't random. It's predictable. The discovery. Everyone has a biological prime time. Specific hours when your brain operates like a Formula One engine instead of a broken lawnmower. For most people, it's either 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. or 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. The hack. Track your energy for 1 week. Every hour, rate yourself 1 to 10. Notice the patterns. Find your golden hours. The execution. Schedule your most important work during your biological prime time. Everything else gets the leftovers. Real example. Tim Cook answers emails at 4:30 a.m. because that's when his brain is sharpest. Maya Angelou rented a hotel room with nothing but a Bible, thesaurus, and yellow legal pads because she knew her peak writing hours were 6:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. The result? Instead of fighting your biology, you're hacking it. 2 hours of peak state work accomplishes more than 8 hours of zombie productivity. Pro tip. Guard your golden hours like a bodyguard. No meetings, no emails, no quick questions. This time is sacred. The Attention Residue Elimination Protocol. You're writing a report, ping, Slack message, you check it quickly, back to the report. Buzz, text from your partner, quick reply, back to work. Ding, email notification. By the time you refocus on your report, your brain feels like a computer with 47 browser tabs open. The science. Researchers call this attention residue. Every time you switch tasks, part of your attention stays stuck on the previous task. It's like trying to pour water through a funnel while someone keeps shaking it. The underground solution, time blocking with ruthless boundaries. Level 1. Turn off all notifications. Not just phone, everything. Email, Slack, social media, that weather app that tells you it's raining while you're getting rained on. Level 2. Work in 90-minute sprints. This matches your brain's natural ultradian rhythms, the same cycles that govern your sleep. Level 3. The deep work bunker method. Pick one location that's only for focused work. Train your brain to associate that space with laser focus. The nuclear option. Leave your phone in another room. Not silent, not face down, in another room. What happens? Your brain stops waiting for the next interruption and actually commits to the task at hand. Work that used to take 4 hours now takes 90 minutes. The addiction warning. Once you experience true deep work, regular productivity feels like trying to sprint underwater. The decision fatigue assassination. You wake up and immediately start making decisions. What to wear, what to eat, which route to work, what to tackle first. By 10 a.m., you've made 35 decisions and your mental battery is already draining. Here's what most people don't realize. Your brain has a finite amount of decision-making fuel each day. Steve Jobs didn't wear the same outfit because he was lazy. He was conserving cognitive resources for decisions that actually mattered. The hack. Automate every decision that doesn't directly impact your goals. Morning routine. Automation. Same breakfast every day. Or 3 rotating options. Clothes laid out the night before. Same morning routine, same order, every single day. Work automation. Email. Processed at specific times only. 11 a.m., 3 p.m., 5 p.m. Meetings only on certain days. Standard responses for common requests. Evening automation. Same wind-down routine. Tomorrow's priorities written tonight. Same bedtime. No negotiations. The result. By eliminating 50-plus micro-decisions, you preserve your cognitive firepower for the choices that actually build your future. The Parkinson's Law exploit. You have all week to finish a project. You spend 4 days procrastinating, then panic completed in 6 hours on the last day. Sound familiar? Parkinson's Law. Work expands to fill the time available for its completion. The counterstrike? Artificially shrink your deadlines. Basic level. Cut your estimated time in half. If you think something will take 4 hours, give yourself 2. Advanced level. The Pomodoro pressure cooker. 25 minutes to complete tasks you'd normally allow an hour for. Expert level. Public accountability. Tell someone your shortened deadline. Now failure has social consequences. The psychology. When time is scarce, your brain eliminates all the fluff. No more perfectionist rabbit holes. No more productive procrastination. Just focused execution. Real example. Grant Cardone writes entire chapters of his books in 90-minute sprints. Tim Ferriss wrote The 4-Hour Workweek by setting artificial deadlines that seemed impossible, then beating them. The cognitive load offloading system. Your brain is trying to remember everything. Grocery lists, meeting notes, creative ideas, that thing you need to tell your partner, the book recommendation from last week, the deadline for that project, your friend's birthday next month. The problem, Your brain is not a filing cabinet, it's a processor. Every piece of information you're trying to remember is CPU power you're not using to think. The solution: external memory systems that are more reliable than your brain. The Capture Protocol. Inbox zero for your brain. Every thought, idea, or task gets immediately written down somewhere trusted. Voice memos. For ideas while walking, driving, or in the shower. Note app. Always accessible, always synced. Weekly brain dump. 15 minutes every Sunday to empty your mental cache. The organization system. Today. What must happen today? This week. What should happen this week? Someday. Everything else goes here to die or be resurrected later. The result: your brain stops being a storage unit and becomes a thinking machine. You'll be amazed how much clearer your thoughts become when they're not competing with grocery lists. Pro tip: David Allen's Getting Things Done isn't just productivity corn. It's a complete external memory system. Read it. The energy transition hacking. You finish a difficult task and immediately jump into the next one. Big mistake. The hidden truth. Your brain needs transition time between different types of work. Switching from creative work to analytical work without a buffer is like shifting from first gear to fifth gear without hitting the gears in between. The transition protocols. After creative work, 5-minute walk, no inputs, no podcasts, no music, no phones. After analytical work, physical movement, push-ups, stretching, pacing. After meetings, 2-minute breathing exercise or journaling. After email, something that uses different brain regions. Creative work, physical tasks. The advanced version. Match your transitions to your next task type. Going into creative work? Listen to music that puts you in a creative mood. Going into analytical work? Do something logical. Organize your desk, review notes. Going into social work? Meetings, calls? Do something social. Call a friend. Chat with a colleague. The science. This is called cognitive switching penalty. Your brain performs better when it has time to change modes deliberately rather than being forced to jump between different types of thinking. The batching warfare method. You check email 12 times a day. You make 3 separate trips to the kitchen. You handle similar tasks at random times throughout the week. This is productivity suicide. The batching revolution. Group similar tasks and eliminate the switching costs. Communication batching. Email. 3 times per day maximum. Morning, lunch, end of day. Calls, Tuesdays and Thursdays only. Social media. 15 minutes at 5 p.m., not throughout the day. Errand batching. All errands in one trip. All cooking for the week on Sunday. All planning for the week on Friday afternoon. Mental batching. All creative work in the morning. All administrative work in the afternoon. All learning, research on specific days. The result: instead of scattering your attention across 47 different types of tasks, you become a specialist in whatever you're doing in that moment. The extreme version. Tim Ferriss batches similar activities into single days. Mondays for meetings, Tuesdays for writing, Wednesdays for research. You now have access to the same productivity operating system used by people who seem to have supernatural focus and output. Here's the brutal truth. Most people will read this, feel inspired for 24 hours, then go back to their old patterns because change is uncomfortable. But if you're different, if you're ready to actually implement these systems instead of just consuming them, your life is about to change dramatically. These aren't productivity tips. They're cognitive upgrades. The question isn't whether these work. The question is whether you'll actually use them. Your move. The productivity game just changed. Welcome to the advanced level.